Hey everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Rejuvenation. On the last part, we dealt with some of the side quests of the West Gearen City Help Center, which are very heavily story-based, and they do take a lot of time. But thankfully there is only 3, and we're finally down to the last one, which is the Hidden Library 3. This one, I don't really have any words for this one. You'll just have to see. If your name isn't Icy, stop reading this! I think I may have discovered something super cool at the Hidden Library. You remember that, right? The place we discovered together? Oh, how time flies. Mama told me that time was an illusion. So I hit her in the head with an hourglass and asked her if pain was an illusion. Mama didn't like that. Anyways, meet me in the farthest room located in the Hidden Library. We can talk more there. Reward my presence. Alright. So hopefully you remember where the Hidden Library is. If not, I'll show you there some of the way. So here in East Gearen, right above the park, is where we want to head to. Again, it's right here. And we just need to head to the furthest room within the library itself. Just right here. Little dove, how I love my little dove. You answered my help request, right? Wouldn't be here if you didn't. If you didn't accept it, I would have hunted you down anyway. I know I said before that I already got what I came for, but I've learned that's not the case. On reading more books, I've come to the conclusion that this door hides a secret treasure. Treasure that should be rightfully mine because I found out about it first. You're going to help me, right, little dove? What's in it for me? Is my existence not good enough for you? I'll have you know that I am a well-revered by many people. I have a fan club, you know. Many of them would kill to be in your shoes. Wouldn't be surprised if they already tried. You're helping me with this no matter what. Have you ever inspected these 2 pillars by the door? They literally hold the key to opening this door. Both pillars have a switch that must be pressed at the same time. That's why you're here, little dove. You're here to press that button with me. Not that difficult of a task, right? Then get to it. Things that we have to put up with. Seems to be a button on this pillar. This is your captain speaking. Are you ready to, open this damn door? Alright, take your positions. Uno, dos, tres, bien. Don't you dare press that button, Icy. Hands off. Who's this, little dove? Is it a friend of yours? Hun? This is unacceptable. Who dares interrupt us? I knew it. I knew it would be you who would open up the Hidden Library. Been waiting for a long time. This, Gearen. Do I know you from somewhere? You mean you don't remember this face? The face of a poor girl who had her parents ripped away from her life? Can't say that I do. My name is Karina, descendant of the Garufa and caretaker of the Hidden Library. Huh? parents were the caretakers of the library before me. You murdered my parents because they wouldn't tell you where the library was. Don't you remember? Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I did something like that once. Oh yeah, I remember now. How could I forget, little duck? Oh my, you were so precious back then with your little cute duck face. My, how have you grown so quickly? Didn't that happen only like a year ago? Anyway, how are Mom and Dad? Still dead? Talk about deadbeat parents. Shut your mouth. Don't talk about my parents that way. Oh, don't be so upset with me, little duck. This is a momentous reunion. I can barely contain my excitement. Are you here to help us open the door to the secret treasure, little duck? I came here to stop you from getting what you want. My parents guarded that room with their life, and I won't let you be the one to soil their hard work. Once I defeat you, I'll be handing you over to the authorities. Finally close this library for good, and then I can move on with my life. Well, do you have anything to say for yourself? Are you even listening to me right now? What? Oh, sorry. I was sleeping because someone was boring me to death. You just want the library to be closed? Is that all you want? If that's the case, why didn't you just say so? What did you just do? Little duck, I only did what you asked me to. Because I love and cherish you forever, I made the ultimate sacrifice. I've closed the hidden library forever with us inside of it. You locked us in here? I did, didn't I? Oh my god. Is this? Are we family now? Is this our new life? Oh, we'll be so happy together. We'll tell stories, we'll have meaningful interactions. But who gets to be the mommy? I call dibs on the mommy. Icy can be the daddy or the second mommy. I don't care what they choose. Little duck here can be our one and only but beloved child. This is so great. Mama would be so proud of me. Mama would be so proud. What the hell is wrong with you? Is that any way to talk to your mother? Go to your room now, little duck. Can't believe this disrespect. Crying right now. Go now, or I'll murder you just like I did your parents. Can you believe this, Icy? What did we do wrong in raising little duck? What could I have done to make her act this way? I'm a terrible, terrible mama. As usual, she has a few screws loose. We leave here, we'll find Karina right over here, and we can talk to her. She closed the entrance to this place. I went to confirm it, and lo and behold. Anyway, don't fret about it. Won't be stuck here for long. All we have to do is have her say open and Garufa. How we're going to get her to say that? Well, your guess is as good as mine. Before we go ahead and start that whole process of getting her to say that, I wanted to apologize to you. Back when you were asking me for information on the library, I told you I didn't know where it was. Obviously, that was a lie. It wasn't because I didn't trust you or anything. It's because I didn't want Karen to find it. If you were to open the library, she'd eventually find her way in here. Looks like she was successful. There's a lot to say here, so I guess I'll leave the questions open to you. And from here we get 3 options. You could actually probably skip the first 2 and just jump to the 3rd one. So to start this off, who is Gearen? Gearen is a very dangerous and mentally unstable woman, but you probably gathered that. I'm assuming you don't know this, but Gearen is a part of the Elite 8. I don't know why they would let someone like her into the Elite 8, but she somehow did it. One thing I do know though, is that she is also part of the Garufa lineage. Even though she's one of us, we can't have what's behind the door. Especially since she already got their original treasure, Mega Ring. Mega Ring? That's a very important item that the Garufa keeps hidden. It allows you to take part in a process called Mega Evolution. Accompanied with the Mega Ring is a Mega Stone. Both are required for Mega Evolution to take place. There was a Mega Ring located here, but that seems to be gone. I'm going to assume Gearen has the Mega Ring, right? If the Mega Ring was located here, I'm sure you can gather what's behind the door. Garufa ancestor? Yes, I am in fact part of the Garufian lineage. You're part of this whole thing with Spacey and Tiempia now. Is that correct? I guess I should explain why and how I'm a part of it as well. My parents were the rightful keepers of this library, but like I said before, they were killed by Gearen. Gearen was actually going to kill me instead of my parents. But Spacey and Tiempia saved me. For a price. I guess if I wasn't there for Gearen to have, then she would take my parents instead. Not sure why she would do that considering my parents were the only people who knew the location of this place. I only learned of its location through my parents' notes and journals. I vowed to get stronger and take Gearen down myself, but as you can see, that's not working out. Alright, do you have an escape plan? Other than having Gearen open the entrance back up? Nope. It's pretty unfortunate, but I'm sure we'll find some way out. If anything, I'm sure we can leave here by force, but I'd rather have the entrance be intact. And that's enough for now. Right, well, I guess that's all for now. I've studied my parents' writings and illustrations of this place. I'm sure if we look around, we can find something helpful, right? I think there's a room that's off the path. I believe it's south from here. And she's right. Also, I didn't pick this up earlier, so I'll just grab it now. Alright, according to these diagrams, it should be around here. What's this? This bookcase isn't here in my parents' writings. Is it possible that they missed something here? No, it's impossible. My parents would never leave something like this out. This isn't part of this place. This must have been put here after my parents were killed. That's what I thought. The diagram showed a staircase. Not sure who put this bookcase here. It's clear that they wanted to hide this staircase. Whatever the reason may be, you should be careful. You should stay far away from Gearen. Little duck, Little dove, where are you? It's time for dinner. What's for dinner? Speak of the devil. Let's go. Yeah, let's get out of there. So as we make our way down here, you want to go immediately to the right, and you can grab the TM for Embargo. It's not that useful, and as I recall, there's just nothing over here. Feels really, really weird, but that's how it is. This can't be all that's down here, right? Damn it. Why can't things just go my way for once? I was hoping we'd find something down here to help us get out of here. But I guess that just wasn't meant to be. What do you mean? Just perfect. Why did you two run off? Don't you know it's time for dinner? In my household, it is required to be at the dinner table. Members who don't show up will be brutally punished. Karen, you're sick. You need help. You even hear yourself speak, truly? I'm already sick of this place. If you won't say the words, I'll beat it out of you. I can't believe you're talking to me like this. Apologize now, Karina. So sick of this. I wish something would just take me away from here. I see. Did you hear that cry? What the hell? Huh? Why is the floor looking at us? Did I wear the wrong dress today? But I must say, this dress is impeccable. Your taste in fashion is exceptionally subpar. Come on, everyone, let's dance the light away. So this is lovely. Hold it. What are you doing? Don't you know that walking into the tall grass is very dangerous? All Pokemon may appear and... Oh, it appears you are already in possession of a Pokemon. How silly of me. I'll be on my way then. Well, in the past we were basically in the GBA games, and at this point we're basically in the Game Boy Color games now. Also, that item over there is a Max Repel. I'm not gonna grab it. Oh, it's the trainer from before. Please have a seat. What brought you all the way down here? Library? I don't know of any library. But you said your friends were taken by Noun, is that correct? I wouldn't worry about the Unown too much. They just like to play pranks and do nothing all day. What's your name, by the way? Ah, I see, is it? A beautiful name. My name is... But you can just call me Alice. What about your friends? I'm sure they'll show up soon. Oh, do you hear that? Ah, it must be my brother. Please excuse me, Icy. Who are you? What are you doing in my sister's house? Your name is Icy. A lousy name. My name is Alan. I'm Alice's sister. I mean brother. I'm Alice's brother. Anyway, you know where Alice went. I need to make sure she's safe. I'm gonna escalate the situation. What did you just say? I'll have you know that my name is as awesome as a fire truck. A fire truck. Whatever. I don't have time to mess with you. Team Trappist is running around the forest again. They keep trying to kidnap my sister Alice. They won't get her while I'm around. Hey, I have an idea. You should help me take on Team Trappist. You're probably nothing but a weakling. I'll take any help I can get. So meet me in the forest and we'll kick some Trappist butt. Alright, sure. So now this way is open. He's shocked, and so am I. Who is this person? I am being punished for my sins. I cannot move. Little dove? Is that you? Help me now. This lady screams a lot. She must be a part of Team Trappist. I have no idea what you're talking about, Yellow Kid. Why are you so damn short? Quiet. If you can't help yourself out of this mess, then you must be weaker than Icy. What a joke. You just sit there all pretty and wait until I finish my business with Team Trappist, okay? Mama told me to wait once, and Mama went to sleep for a long time. I said quiet. I'll just wait here. Yeah, it's probably best this way. I see, there you are. I thought I heard my brother, but I couldn't find him. Oh, you met him already? Such a hothead. Don't let his temper get to you, alright? Oh, and about your friend by the Unown? I'm sure she'll be fine. I'll free her after I get home and make some tea. Does that sound alright to you? She's not a friend per se. You could leave her. Just make the tea. I see. Well, nevertheless, we cannot leave her there by herself. Let me go put on the kettle and make some delicious herb tea. My eyes deceive me. Could it be? It is, isn't it? Alice! Excuse me, but do I know you? We've been looking all over for you, Alice. Now you're mine! So, yeah, that just happened. And I'm going to say right here, not that anything bad could really happen, but this is probably the frustrating part of this quest. These guys right here don't really battle you in the sense that they would traditionally battle you. You know, as in throwing out Pokemon and that kind of stuff. Instead, this pops up. And you have commands where you basically attack them repeatedly until someone loses all their HP and then you can move on. So the special attack is this one-time attack. Does a good amount of damage, actually. And then after that, you can pick between these three and you can use them infinitely. So it really doesn't matter, you just have to go with fierce or precise attacks until you win. You almost always hit each other if you use the fierce attacks, which means you typically lose HP, so it's kind of a little bit risky. Like, I got hit right there, so I'm going to have to use a precise attack and hopefully not lose too much HP. You can also hit yourself if you use the precise attacks as well, so you'll both lose HP then. And if both people's HP drops down to 0, then they basically win. So hopefully this goes well. So they'll disappear and we can now move on. And I guess I'll cut most of this out. It's really tedious, especially if you lose. If you do lose though, nothing really happens. It just starts over again. And it basically keeps going until you win. So I'm going to cut this out for my sanity and for your sanity as well. Also, I recommend definitely making sure that you save after each one of these. And also, he's here. So it's true, huh? Team Trappist kidnapped my sister. That's fine, because I'll make them pay the ultimate price. What? You took out Trappist grunts? Huh, don't make me laugh. You couldn't defeat Trappist grunts to save your life. Fine, you're so tough. Then defeat me. And we really have to deal with him too. So it's nothing that's really too different overall. So, despite the epic music playing, I'm going to cut this out. You're stronger than you look. You're a fine person to call my rival. Forget about this petty stuff that I started. My sister is in trouble. Let's go. Oh boy. Anyways, if we make our way all the way over here, along this really long path, we can find the Carbos. My opinion on this side quest or help quest is really a little bit low almost. Anyways, if we make our way up here, I see. My brother showed those two grunts who's boss. He's so cool. You got lucky this time, Alice, but next time we'll be successful. Oh, this is truly wonderful. Everything is the way it should be now. Ah, but we still have the issue with your friend, correct? I shall free them on the way back home. You should come along too, Icy. I believe we are expecting company. That's not good. Instead of going back like we're supposed to, we can go over here, grab this hyper potion first, and then we can make our way down here and grab that rare candy. Then with those two in hand, we can go ahead and go back. And as we can see, she's gone. Ah, there's Icy. Hey, Icy. So, where are we? We were in the hidden library, and then there was this bright flash and... talk of this elusive library again. I do wish to visit this fascinating place one day. The way you speak of it makes it sound like it's a place of high regard. Who are you again? Oh, excuse me. Where are my manners? My name is... But again, you can call me Alice. Well, alright then. Gonna cut to the chase here. What is this place? This is the unknown dimension, silly. Wait, you don't know of this place. Does that mean you're from the other world? Other world? Oh yes, the real world. I was born there quite some time ago, but my father trapped me in this world. Well, that's what I've been told anyway. Now I live the rest of my days peacefully with my brother. You were trapped here by your own father? Haven't you ever tried to escape this place? Oh dear, escape? Oh, I could never do that. Father wishes for me to live here, and I shall. Well, how do we get back? That's easy. There's a cave to the north of the forest. The exit lies within there. Oh, little duck. Why would you ever want to leave this place? So fun and silly and beautiful and... Mama would have loved this place. If you like this place so much, why don't you stay here with me for a bit? You can leave whenever you'd like to. Whoa, whoa, slow down there. You can't stay here because you still have the library closed up. Oh, little duck, you hurt my feelings. But what's that saying? If you love it, set it free. I'll set it free, Mama. The words are, remember them well, little duck. Oh, and do take care of little dove until I return, okay? And be sure to brush your teeth 3 times a day. No sugary foods after 8 p.m., alright? They grow up so fast. Well, I guess that settles that. I shall leave you to your journey, but please remember to visit sometime. Sure. I guess I'll meet you by the cave, Icy. So that's nice, and we get to leave our big, troublesome problem here. Although I'm not sure how that's going to work out since she's technically a part of the Elite 8. But if we move all the way up here... Oh no. It seems you were successful in saving my sister. You're way cooler than I thought you'd be, Icy. Alice? Oh, wait. You're not Alice. So weird. Thought I felt Alice's presence. What? I'm not Alice. I'm Alan. Yeah. Anyways, it seems like you guys are leaving, right? Well, you better come back sometime, or I'll find you both. We'll be back. Eventually. Good. Just you wait, Icy. Next time we meet, I'm going to be even stronger. Then I'll beat you over and over. Remember my words. So if we make our way up here... Alice said the way out was somewhere through here. The only thing in here is that panel. Maybe it has something to do with that? Maybe it does. So if you step on this panel, it seems to be a tile puzzle. Would you like to try and complete it? So this is the Kabuto puzzle. And it would be from... I want to think... It was originally in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and then it later reappeared in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So you should be kind of familiar with it, but either way, I'll come back to you when I finish this. And with that, that's the last piece. I'll make sure to have a picture of this in the description. Reference. Did you figure out something with that panel? Hey, wake up! Hey, are you feeling okay? Yeah, it seems we're back here in the library. What was all of that? That whole area was completely undocumented and had no hint of even existing here. And we had that Alice girl and her brother Alan. Tell me, Icy, did you notice anything weird about those two? Alan and Alice had a similar feeling, didn't they? As if they were the same person. Look at me going into great detail about this. Alice probably doesn't even exist. That being said, we can leave this place now. Gearen is still in that other world, but I don't think she'll be leaving anytime soon. Just to be on the safe side though, we should probably clear the room behind the closed doors. Meet me by that door, okay? I'm sure you'll love to see what's inside. I'm sure I would love to see what's inside too. So again, we'll go ahead and make our way all the way back up here. So I know this is probably the first time I'm mentioning it this video, but I'm sorry if I sound a little bit rusty. I have a bit of a cold coming on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Push. Alright, let's get to it then. I see. You know what these are? These are Mega Stones. Gearen can come out of that other world whenever she wants to, so better clear these out now. And that's all of them. I know this was pretty weird and sudden, but I want to make it up to you. So, I have one Megastone in both my hands. Take one hand, and I'll give you that Megastone in that hand. Sound like a deal? Good. Now pick. So the selection here is kind of weird. If you pick left, you get a Banettite, and if you pick right, you get a Heracronite. So it doesn't really matter because we can't use it yet, but I'll take the Heracronite. Also, that is such a weird name. I always forget that it's actually the Heracronite and not the Heracrossite. Ah, that's a Heracronite. That can have the Pokemon Heracross go through the Mega Evolution process. Of course, having the Mega Stone is only halfway there. You need a Mega Ring too. Where to find a Mega Ring? That's another story entirely. So that's that, huh? I'm going to go open up the library and finally close this chapter. I really want to thank you for all that you've done up to this point. And I mean with Melia and the rest. You're really something special. Take care, Icy. And with that, we can also close out this chapter by heading back to the Help Center and grabbing our reward. So back here at the Help Center, we'll go through the usual and claim our reward. Oh, wait. Oh, there doesn't seem to be a reward here. Oh, I can't just let your good efforts go in vain now, can I? So here's a complimentary thank you from me. Thank you. Alright, fine. I'll give you a tip. Looks like you completed all of the help requests. Please accept this as a token of our appreciation. And an egg will be transferred to my PC. That is actually a Turtwig egg. So that's pretty neat. So anyways, we're not quite done with the side quest just yet, which means it's time to head into Goldenleaf Town. Goldenleaf Town, there's a few things we can do. This person right here is someone interesting that we can actually talk to. Oh, your new face. My name is Spector. I'm the new gym leader and leader of the Goldenleaf region. Well, temporarily at least. I'm filling in for Narcissa while she takes care of some personal issues. If you want a badge from this town's gym, you have to get through me. Oh, wait. Looks like you already have the badge from this town. So you're not the new face. I am. What's your name anyway? I see. Ah, I'll remember it. Well, I guess that's all there is to it. I see. I'm going to be heading to my gym now. I guess if you need anything from me, I'll be there. So that is pretty neat. There's also something else I actually want to take care of before we really get going. I've been putting this off for so long, so instead we're going to be heading to the Wispy ruins, but not through this entrance, but through the one that's near the Wispy Tower. So I've been putting this off for quite a while. We could have done this as soon as we got our 8th gym badge, but I kind of kept forgetting. But there's a new door that we can actually open, which is right over here. So inside of here, you can choose to open the chest. Fallen and deserted, relay the messages of our suffering to you. Griselda's move in the war was succeeding. More and more the kingdom came under her rule with ease. To celebrate, a gathering was formed. Her family and all her loyal subjects formed before her. Griselda's daughter brought up a silver chalice, gift from Griselda's 2 sisters. Ordained with the finest jewels and stones found from around the world, Griselda accepted the chalice and began to drink from it. And with one final sip, the chalice fell. Please take one of Griselda's most cherished items as thanks. And we'll get an elemental seed. So you can probably understand why this was forgotten about for so long. The lore is actually really neat, but besides that, there's not much else here really. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and leave now and head back to Goldenleaf Town and finish up what we went there to do. Anyways, back here in Goldenleaf Town, we can find younger Narcissa over here. You're the one from that factory. Don't worry, I'm not going to run off again. I've calmed down quite a bit, more or less. I managed to get myself to Goldenleaf, but this place, it's not Goldenleaf Town. It's better than Goldenleaf Town. The one I'm familiar with is just a empty lot with a few houses. The place looks so developed. I guess I really am in the future. Which means no one here knows who I am. I'm just a regular trainer wandering around. The sign says my house is just up ahead. I'm excited to see where this goes. Don't even deny it, if you were in her shoes, you would be very excited too. Wow, I've done pretty well for myself, haven't I? I mean, that's to be expected. I am a star after all. Star that always burns brightest, never fading, never waning. Wonder how grandiose my room is. I bet it's exquisite. You're welcome to come along too. I bet you're just dying to see what my room looks like. Sure, why not? My door has a pin lock on it? How elaborate and wonderful! It's a metaphor, I just know it. For a closed heart. My heart is in this room somewhere. Hopefully, I have the pin to this door somewhere in my heart too. I bet I know the code. It's a code I basically use for everything. I have no clue as to why, but it's a number that stuck with me for a long time. Punch in the numbers 3, 9, 8, 4. Yes, that's it. That should do it. Delightful. I knew that would work. I really should tell myself to pick other combinations. Yes, this is definitely the room I would own. To know that I still have delightful taste in furniture and appliances. Also, there's gotta be something spicy about me somewhere in here. Well, there is a book over here, but try reading it. That's usually what we do when people leave their diaries out. It's an old journal with a photograph on top of it. Take a look at it. Sure. Huh? What's that? Ah, is that a photograph? How marvelous. If I take a look at it. That woman with the purple hair must be me. I'm absolutely beautiful. Oh, it's like there's writing on the back of the image. Wispy Tower family. Wispy Tower family. I must say, this photograph is quite interesting. I'd like to know more about it. What a dream this all is. But, I suppose I'm not supposed to know all of this yet. And I'm not supposed to be here. I love the new Goldenleaf town, but I need to go back home too. My people need a leader. I am not there. Who will lead them? Icy. Your name was Icy, correct? Would you please accompany me to Phasial Cave? That is where I first woke after the calamity. Perhaps we can find something there. Perhaps we could. But we are most definitely going to go ahead and accompany her to the Phasial Cave. However, before you do that, you might want to grab a Pokemon that has Dark Pulse or a Zoroark. Either way, it's your choice. Just a little bit of a spoiler, and I'll talk about it more later, but you need something that knows the move Night Daze, or something that knows the move Dark Pulse. There's a lot of things out there that could actually know the move Dark Pulse, but not many things could actually learn Night Daze, and when I say that, I mean only Zoroark's line gets it. The only other Pokemon that gets it is Lunala, and you most definitely do not have a Lunala. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and head on out to Route 3, where Phasial Cave is at, and I'll meet you there. So if you don't remember where Phasial Cave is, then it's on Route 3. All the way up there would be the entrance, and right here is the entrance to Phasial Cave, which is where we want to head. We want to head all the way over here to where this small stream is, cross the stream, rock climb up here, and head down here. And this is the part where we might want to get into a battle. But let's talk to Narcissa first. This is weird. This is the place I was found, but it's very different. I remember this place being very dark, like a dark crystal cavern. Wonder if there's any way to change this cave into a dark crystal cavern? Anyways, if you were to check the field effect manual that comes with the game, you would know that there's only 3 ways of really turning this into a dark crystal cavern. So the first way is actually using Dark Pulse, the second way is using Dark Void, which there's no way you should have that, and the third way would be using Night Daze. So I have Zoroark right here. It has Night Daze. It doesn't really matter what you use, just find something that has the move you need, get into a battle here. And use the move that you need to use. And watch as everything changes. This is the place. This is exactly it. It was dark and cold. It feels like nothing's changed since that day. It's further up here now. Oh no. I thought this place was the same, but there's indeed something different after all. My stuff is gone. But I suppose the older me did it. And in turn, there's nothing to be done here. I see. Before the calamity, I can't remember any of it. That's a common trait people had back then. A result of trauma, perhaps? That being said, mine felt different than the others. A lot of people who do eventually remember so without complications. Me, however, I suffer from headaches whenever I try to dabble in that sort of thing. I've seen doctors and specialists about this condition, but no one can diagnose me with anything. But why me? Why am I the one experiencing this? How troublesome. I see. You forgive me, but I wish to stay here in the meantime. But I have a request. Please find my older self, wherever she may be. Perhaps she's already remembered everything. If you happen to come across her, please make your way back here. And from there, she'll just kind of be left wandering around here. But this was a good step towards a side quest that we'll eventually work on, and it's also pretty neat. Anyways, I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. I was going to start to suggest heading off to the Wispy Tower and starting another side quest that we could take care of. However, I didn't realize how much time that the Hidden Library side quest actually ate up. So we are definitely going to end it here, and we'll take care of that on the next one. Thank you all for watching. Hope it helped, hope you enjoyed, and I will most definitely catch you on the next one. Peace.